Hi guys, so you want to start looking for properties and seeing what's out there. So let's start with I have sent you an email and let's just pretend your name is Oprah. So go into your email and you will hit accept invite here. You're going to have to sign up. I think it asks for two or three things, but I have already signed up. So I am just going to sign in. And it will start out looking like this. So I set up a search between $1 and $2 million of homes in Sherman Oaks and Studio City. And you will begin to see when you sign in that I've probably already selected some here for you to see. So here's one great feature. First of all, you'll see these which say Compass coming soon. That means that you're not yet on the MLS. They are exclusive to Compass. Only Compass agents can put them on here, and you get to preview them before anybody else. So that's a really neat feature. You will go down and look for homes either by kind of this layout where you get to see a little snapshot of the picture, or you can do this layout, which kind of gives you a bit of all the information going across. You can see you can scroll this way, and then you can scroll down. You can also rearrange them by things by price. So we just went from lowest to highest. Some people like to go from square footage. Same thing, just come up here and click on square footage. And you'll see now it went from highest to lowest. You can click it again and rearrange it from lowest to highest. I personally like this view because I like to see the pictures. I like to see what I'm looking at. And when you start to see things that you're interested in, you can just click right on it. It'll open it up, and you can either click through here to see the photos, or you can click here where it says 30 photos and it'll bring them all up this way. Exit out of here by hitting close. And then you can scroll down on here to see a bit of the information about the house. Now don't forget, right at the top is going to be some of the basic information that a lot of people look for. How many beds, how many baths, square footage, the address, location, price. You can even do a calculator. Don't forget, when you do these calculators, they're a very rough estimate. So always talk with your loan officer about what your payments are going to look like. But it'll give you a good idea. And you can scroll through here and you can find out a little bit about it. So this property is active. If it was not active, it would say something like pending or under contract or sold up here in the corner. You can see it's a single family. You can see the lot size is just over 6,000. You can see it was built in 1942. And then you can read the description about it here that the listing agent wrote. You can also open and expand some more information about it depending on what you're looking for. Property features, land lot info, that'll kind of tell you a little bit more about the square footage and the zoning of it. Keep on scrolling down for some more information. You can look here at the schools. Great feature to go by elementary. Don't forget to please always check with the local school to find out which one your house might be going to. Here's a link, by the way, to thegreatschools.org, which will take you to, when you type in your address there, it'll do the same thing that this information above just did, which is tell you the closest school by proximity, which does not mean necessarily that that house is attached with that school. And then we can share thoughts here. Love this house. Let's see it this weekend. And when you leave me your comment, it'll send me a message, and then I can comment back. So, since you love this house and you want to see it this weekend, Let's go back and make sure that the houses that you love, you save. So you just click in the right corner and hit Save Listing. All right. And then on your own, if you want to, you can go up here and hit Buy. Let's make sure we are in Los Angeles. So under here, Los Angeles and Orange County. And then let's say you're just curious about some other homes, or maybe you expanded your search to a different area that I did not already have picked. So you can always come here and either do a map search. Ooh, it's hard to see through that map, but when you zoom in, it makes it a little easier. So let's say you want to take a look at Toluca Lake. But there's a specific part of Toluca Lake and the surrounding areas that you want to look at, not just Toluca Lake. So you can come here to this pen and you can draw the specific areas that you would like to be in. I like Toluca Woods, cute area. And then maybe I will also look at Toluca Lake proper. So that's one way you can do it. Once you select these areas, you can go by price. All right, Toluca Woods and Toluca Lake. Let's see what we have between 2 million and 3 million. All right, in beds, let me see. I definitely want 3 or more. So let me see. 4 and 5 plus. Baths, I want 2 or more. All right. So let's just start with that. Let's just look and see what we have there. Now, you're going to want to hit done here because you've selected your map area. And then to make the full screen so it's all the pictures and you're no longer seeing the map area, you just hit map. If you do want to go back to the map, you saw these pop up. You can also do that where you're just hovering above it and it'll give you the great just detailed information above it. This one is just under 3 million, 4 beds, 4 baths, 1 half bath. You can also click on them this way and it'll bring up the house here, which is a little smaller. So again, you can just leave the map area and just look at them this way. So these, you can tell, are active. This one is active, this one is active, this one is active, and this one has an accepted offer. But they're looking for backups. So that's where you'll see that information there. And you want to add these because you maybe thought that Sherman Oaks and Studio City was too narrow of a search and you wanted to come over here and look at Toluca Lake too. So let's add these 3 and we'll go and save the listing. Yep. And then that is about the gist of how to navigate through this. I think it is pretty simple. However, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask me anytime, and I cannot wait to help you buy your next house. Thank you.